There they are, rolling all over the place. Beautiful chocolate dipped strawberries. Oh yeah, see how that gets it more of that stringy consistency. Mm. You don't have much time for Valentine's Day and you want to make a really fancy dessert? Get you some strawberries and some chocolate chips, and let's make some chocolate covered strawberries for Valentine's Day. So pretty much all you're going to need is some chocolate chips. I'm going to go ahead and start with a full cup of chocolate chips. You're going to need a pan to boil some water in, and you're going to need some strawberries. Now I have a cool trick that will make this perfect chocolate covered strawberries without the flat side. We're actually going to hang these up to dry. So all you need for that is really simple. Clothespins, you could get these from the Dollar Tree for a couple dollars. About $2 right there, maybe under $2, unless you have some at home already. A shoestring, which most people have at home sitting around, or one that could be cleaned. Washing machine. Okay, so you're going to use a shoestring and some tape to tape your shoestring to the cabinet. So I have this really cool little homemade shoestring clothesline for my strawberries. And then you're going to take your strawberries and you're going to take your clothespin. And as you know, the strawberry leaf comes like this. So you're going to leave the little leaf on there and you're going to pull it up kind of like a hairdo. Like you're giving him an alfalfa do. And you're just going to kind of pinch the leaves together to where you can just clothespin them. Just like that. And you want a nice good grip so that you know when we put it onto our shoestring it won't fall off. So go ahead and clothespin all of your strawberries. So as you can see here, I have a beautiful bowl of clothespin strawberries. Just like that. They all have a nice grip to them. So, and these strawberries are washed, of course. Wash your strawberries, clothespin them, hang up your clothesline. And then we're going to take this cup of chocolate and we're going to put it into the boiling water. So you only want about an inch or a half inch of boiling water at the bottom of your pan. And basically what we're going to use is the steam, the heat, to melt the chocolate. So we're going to go ahead and just put this into the side of the bowl. And I like to put my little handle here on the edge so that when I'm actually stirring my chocolate, the steam doesn't burn my hand. So it's more to the edge right here. So I'm going to be stirring it from this side because steam will burn you. Be careful. We don't want any accidents in the kitchen. And you'll need a spoon to stir the chocolate as it melts. So I've already had my water boiling here. And remember, everything's really hot. And you're just going to slowly want to stir. So I'm going to kind of hold on to the glass with my hand here. It's not hot at the moment, so I can hold my glass still. And that makes this part a little bit easier. So as you can tell now, it's just starting to melt. It's starting to stick to the spoon a little bit. So I'm just going to slowly mix this till it's melted. Alright, so the chocolate is getting nice and melted. And the cool thing about melting chocolate this way is that you don't tend to burn it. When you put it in the pan and melt it, it can burn onto the bottom of your pan, or you have other complications. So if you're wondering why you kind of melt it just in the steam, it melts your chocolate without burning it. And it's almost fully melted. See if you can get a good view of that. So we've almost got it melted. Still has a few little chunks in there. Alright, so we're going to take our strawberry. And let me get the leaf out the way. Again, I'm just kind of folding them into place. Make sure I got a good grip on it. And then I'm going to make sure that my chocolate is nice and stirred and melted, which it is. And I'm going to go ahead and dip my strawberry in there. Alright, now go all the way down and roll it around so you can get the top part. Then you're going to let it drip for just a second. And then you're going to just slightly take it off the sides till it's about like that. Yeah? Alright, now the trick is to hold your string up against the leaves when you clip it. So you're going to pretty much just hold it in place and clip it onto your string without getting too much chocolate on you. Voila! So once we get the hang of it, it's not too bad, huh? And it's going to be perfect all the way around. There's going to be no settling marks on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole roll here. So we'll take my next one. Let's give it a stir so it's nice and melted. And I don't think it really matters what type of chocolate you use. You can use white chocolate or dark chocolate. You can use a combination. You could dip it once in this chocolate, and then you could dip it again into a white chocolate, and then back into dark chocolate, and you'd have a zebra-shaped strawberry. So the trickiest part is going to be to get it onto the shoestring, and I probably should have started on this side without dropping your strawberry. So if you could unclip it just to reclip it, and then we got it. Okay, let's do it again. The best part is licking your fingers, right? So we're gonna do it again. Let's just give it a little stir just to make sure it's nice and loose. And then we're gonna go ahead and roll our strawberry around to get it on the top. Get it all the way around it. And look at that beautiful, huge, way too huge strawberry. And I'm just gonna kind of tip it, get the extra off the bottom. Okay, now we're gonna grab onto our strawberry, put it up against our shoestring, and clip it back on. And that seems to be the easiest way to do that. That way we don't drop it, because then that would deplete the purpose, right? So, rinse and repeat. And don't burn yourself. Alright, we're going to just get this in here and roll it around. As the chocolate goes down, you'll probably have to roll it a little bit more, or just add some more chocolate to it, whichever you prefer. So I'm just going to try to get it, that little tip off the bottom there. Oh, these look so delicious. I can't wait to try them. And then if you have a fan, you're welcome to place a fan right here to cool your chocolate off fast. I'm going to go ahead and put this in and roll it around. Make sure you don't roll it too hard to where you twist your leaves off, because then you're going to lose your grip for your clothespin. So just try to be a little gentle with your strawberries here. Alright, cool. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 10 strawberries. Look at this huge one. Looks like it's on steroids. Let's see if we could dip this in chocolate. And you probably want to do your bigger ones first, because now that we don't have that much chocolate in here, I feel like I might break my stems off. So I'm going to, let's see, get some chocolate on the top here. There we go. Let's see if we can make this one pretty. So I'm going to put it on top, and then I'm going to dip it back in there. And let's see. We will add some more chocolate chips to our mix here. And that side. And then there we go. Oh, it's huge. It's huge and it's beautiful. And it's fun. So I already have it in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and put this big thing right here. Make sure I got a good grip on it. Nice. Alright, let's add a few more chocolate chips to the mix. And how to do that is you just go ahead and pour some chocolate chips in here. And we only have 3 more strawberries, so that should do it. So we'll go ahead and put this one on here. And then we'll do our last one. Well, doesn't that look kind of like it's got arms and legs on it? It looks like it's an alien strawberry. Alright, let's see if we can. I'm going to go ahead and take my clothespin off so I don't tear them off my leaves. And I'm going to see if I can get this coated. And I may have to do it like I did the other one. And just spoon it on top. So let's get a spoonful of our chocolate. Just because I don't want to melt more. Because we're already done here. And pour it on top. And let it drip down. And it's so huge, we have to help it. I don't think this is a normal strawberry, but we'll treat it like it is. Alright. Equality for strawberries, right? And then I'm just going to roll it around here on the bottom and try to get all the crevices. Some strawberries apparently could be a little more challenging, right? Okay. I just wanted to do one weird shaped strawberry to see how it came out. It probably won't make the cut, but here we go. We have our giant monstrosity. It's had prettier days. Okay, so let's hang that up. And voila! Okay, so I've gone ahead and let these chilled out. I put some ice trays underneath them to kind of act as a refrigerator to give them some cold air. So let's go ahead and get these out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and take these off. You can tell it is perfectly coated all the way around. Here we go. You can see it, this side and that side. And they came out just rather beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and set them on my plate. Gorgeous. And we'll just do a little flower design here. And another beautiful chocolate strawberry. And put one in the middle like that. And this big guy over here. And then of course you can pull these off if you want to keep it looking prettier. Let's see what it looks like if we take that off. All right. Whoops, we dropped it. And look, it's still in perfect condition. So, as you can tell, they're beautiful, beautiful strawberries dipped in chocolate. And that we are about to serve them to our guests. And let's leave these on here, like, put that one there. That one there. Okay. And then, of course, this big old fat ugly one, we'll do the taste test on this one, right? So it is absolutely delicious, rich, a nice thick layer of chocolate, and absolutely tasty. Thanks for watching another episode with me, and stay tuned for my chocolate tower where I dip everything in chocolate. Woo! There they are, rolling all over the place. Beautiful chocolate dipped strawberries.